Hello, everyone. This is different from the usual videos I've had. It's going to be a short video talking about the new update for Jurassic World Evolution 3 that has come out today. So the big highlight is that the Kentrosaurus has been added. Finally. It was weird that it was cut from the roster, but it's here now. So that's gonna be really exciting, and we'll look into the update and stuff after looking at the newsletter for it. Okay, so hello park managers. Next week we'll be releasing update 1.1. Yeah, so so this video is just gonna cover the 1.1 update news regarding Jurassic World Evolution 3. I do plan on doing other content rather than just dinosaurs, but yeah, we'll get into this. So here we have the Kentrosaurus, returning dinosaur from Jurassic World Evolution 2. The Kentrosaurus expanded to become a complete family unit featuring armored plates and spikes to intimidate predators. This herbivore cohabitates particularly well with other families such as sauropods, ornithomimidosaurs, and more information about the Kentrosaurus is available in the dinosaur database when the update goes live, which is today. Which should be right here. Yeah, so all the update, all the information about Kentrosaurus. Right, so regarding the actual update stuff, changes. Obviously, Kentrosaurus being added. We'll have to do something on that, maybe. I don't know. Just navigation rules. Okay, so they fixed the they fixed the pathing around scenery items, because there was one time where I was just doing random stuff and the dinosaurs seemed to really not like going up to rocks at all, placeable rocks. They would stay as far away from it as possible if it had collision, which was kind of messing some things up for me that I was testing. So, I mean, it's nice that it's fixed. Let's see, keyboard shortcuts and stuff. That's not really going to be useful for me. All the keyboard stuff is not going to be useful for me because I play on console. Operation building limits. That's going to be a good one because it in sandbox mode you cannot place more than one building. One important building in the operations tab. So that's nice. Sandbox. Everything juveniles being hunted. Okay. The replacement. So you may have seen it during my campaign playthrough. Basically, path and fences would automatically have replace mode on if I had already been replacing stuff, and so you had to go in and turn it off when you're using the fences again. But now it just defaults to being off when you open either path or fences up. So that's nice. Pylons can now be placed between island maps on the island generator. I have experimented with the island generator. And yeah, that was not a thing at all. I think because I've seen that if you turn the shape feature all the way up, it just makes a ton of little bunch of islands, and I feel like that would be annoying if, I don't know, you wanted to make some sort of challenge or something with a with like a preloaded island. But yeah, so that's definitely going to be useful. I don't even know if like the monorail could go across islands. I'll have to like experiment with some of that. He added. Ooh, okay. So they did stuff with the dinosaur encounters. So now, baby dinosaurs are more likely to go into the dinosaur encounter, as well as like a new animation that guests do. Let's see. Add screen effect when time controls are open to display focus. Gamepad only. I don't really know what that means. Oh, maybe it's like you can still. Oh, maybe because in capture mode, you couldn't really edit the time unless you had the UI and stuff up, unlike Evolution 2 where you still could. So I think like that's just fixing that. Yeah, there's a lot of features from Evolution 2 that didn't make it into Evolution 3, probably because they were on like a time crunch for it. But yeah, I expect a lot of features to be added in the future. Good new biome filtering map. Okay, so now you can filter between different foliage in the scenery. Alright. The complexity meter. In addition to improvements coming 1.1, the team has been closely monitoring and listening to players' feedback. Complexity meter for all players. So, yeah, if when I was trying to beat Biosim and get 5 stars, I had to actually restart my campaign because my complexity meter was too high because of the amount of dinosaurs on there, and that in turn made me had to restart because I couldn't. It would be impossible to complete it without like deleting buildings or getting rid of dinosaurs. So yeah, I'm glad they fixed that. That like made it so there's more, because I've seen some parks it could only cover like I don't know, like a 2/3 or like a fourth of like a full square map, and it's just empty space all around. So I mean, it's nice that console players will have more. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, we will cut to like showcasing Kentrosaurus, but I want to point out that Frontier has given out kind of like a roadmap-ish of future plans. There is a DLC up and coming. No one knows what it is, but they do plan on doing it. And they have a roadmap for all these excluded creatures, because there's many stuff like Amargasaurus, there's like Archelon, Nothosaurus, Alamosaurus. It's like all sorts of different creatures that were excluded from this game. And like stuff like Amargasaurus, that's, that was like their number one dinosaur they promoted that was new to the second game. And so they have a roadmap basically where every month, starting in January, November we just got like early access, I guess, to it. Every month they are going to add a new base game dinosaur from Jurassic World Evolution 2 that wasn't featured in this game. So, like Morgosaurus, Oranosaurus, let's see. I think, yeah, there's Tylosaurus, like Pleurodon. There's all sorts of like stuff like that that's going to be added later on. no one knows what they're planning on doing with the paid stuff like Nothosaurus, Tarbosaurus, Archelon, Barbaridactylus, Sunguripteryx, like all that stuff that you had to pay for DLC in the last game. No one knows what they're planning on doing with that. They might end up reselling, which little bum, but I mean this game is good enough to like, yeah, you know, we get what we want a lot of the time. It's good to, I guess, support the game developers when they want to do stuff. But yeah, so we shall go into the. We will go into Evolution 3 to showcase Kentrosaurus off. So, here we are, in Evolution 2, in a sandbox square map. So yeah, we get this ready, and we can display some of the features. So, let's see, there we go. Yeah, pathway to that. Let's do that and that. Right, so the Kentrosaurus is all the way down here. Sounds like you have nasty breath.
Kentrosaurus.
Anyways, oh, okay, so we do have the bigger version for Camp Cretaceous. That's nice. I personally like the bigger one. In Evolution 2, I always used the bigger Kentrosaurus set as, like, that's what the adults are, and then these are, like, their little kids, you know, their little babies. But, I mean, we could have, like, a family, I guess, where it's, oh, we have male and female of these ones, and then there's also these ones, and then they also have the baby, so it's just progression. I mean, yeah. Alright, so, I think, let's see, where's the pierce skin? Oh, is it? Oh, it's in here. Alright. We can... Wait, I want to do that. There we go. Oh wait, what traits? Okay, so they have offense, fitness, tolerance. Okay, but we gotta see the babies, so we gotta max that up. Alright, so did we land? No, we don't have Pierce. We'll have to make another batch for that. Let's see. Kentrosaurus. Okay, really? Alright.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release.
We can just do this. We can manipulate this to get the pierce skin.
Stand by.
Alright, well, we gotta put up some fences. And we will add the dinosaur encounter right here. That was weird. Why did it say not allowed? Alright, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can now touch, feed, and admire our incredible prehistoric animals up close at the Gentle Giants encounter.
I am. Anyways. Alright, here we go. Kentrosaurus. Oh. That was weird. Camera flip.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Kentrosaurus to the park.
No one is gonna say anything? I have voices on, so... Yeah, we have to see this as well. We have to see what they look like being released from there. Well, while that's going, can give them some ground fiber and some water. And they like cover too. Just a little bit. What would they like as nests? I'm gonna assume they want medium. Oh, multiple. Okay. Alright, well, we'll open this first. Oh boy. Yeah, you might be a little too big for that one. How are they fitting 4 of these guys in there?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Kentrosaurus to the park.
Okay. What was that? Yeah, we'll release Pierce as well. This is the Kentrosaurus from Camp Cretaceous over at Manticore Island, who also absolutely decimated a Spinosaurus. Holy.
The right scenery can have a profound effect on an animal's well-being. Let's see just how beneficial it can be to these animals.
Yeah. Alright, well there's one nest. There's 2 nests. There's 3. Alright. We'll add some more fiber for them. And alright. Well, we can go ahead and do this. We can get you guys going. We'll get you guys going. And then we can get you guys going. We'll speed this up. We'll actually just cut back, actually. I feel like that would be better. Alright, we're back. And here we go. Who's baby Kentrosaurus? There's 5 of them in this batch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Kentrosaurus to the park.
Look at them. Oh my god, there's so many. There's even more. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Look how cute they are. They're little spiked, little,
Ladies and gentlemen,
like
we are
porcupines.
pleased to welcome a Kentrosaurus to the park.
Hey, look at it. You have like 3 different sizes. Oh my god.
Transportation complete.
I can't believe I got that. Well, catching these guys socializing too. I also saw that the small Kentrosaurus can go in the dinosaur encounter, but the big ones, yeah, they cannot. Which makes sense. I'm also moving 2 of these guys over here. And
Asset has
give
been
them that.
delivered.
Give them that. Because I want them to. I want them to fight something. Because you know, Stegosaurians. They got that Thagomizer. It's basically their whole tail. Oh my god. I can't with the babies. Why did they add babies to this game? They're too cute. Look at them go. Oh my god. This is amazing. Anyways, so yeah, we have some Guanlongs here. I figured they'd be small enough. We're gonna fight these guys. They were not modified to be like strong or weak. They're like base stats.
Asset being transported.
Oh, here's some more. Some more of the babies.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Wow.
are pleased to welcome a Kentrosaurus to the park.
Alright, well. Combat is on, right? I don't want to do this and they're not. Combat frequency's on. They need to turn on, like, they need to bring back combat maximum from the first game. That was something that was lacking in the last one that, like, people didn't see. Alright. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Guanlong to the park.
You start fighting immediately. Kinda looks like they're about to square up. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. If that doesn't happen though, we can always come into here. Herrerasaurus, I don't actually know if it's too strong. Here we can tune them down.
Incubation personnel, please stand by.
I don't think the Guanlong fight anything, really, like other than themselves. I think they're small carnivores, but they're...
Transportation underway.
Oh. Wait, these guys are scavengers? Okay. Interesting. You have to take these guys out.
Asset to be collected. Pick up the asset.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I didn't even know they were scavengers. I thought they were just like small carnivores.
Asset transportation underway.
Oh, wait. It's because I know why. Whoopsies. Yeah, that's why. There we go. So I bet you if I go back to the Gwen one. Yeah, no, it is a small carnivore. But I haven't really seen them fight anything. Not even like Chunkingosaurus, which is also a small stegosaurian. So I don't even know. Alright, well, I guess we'll cut back when they're about to start fighting. Okay, so I wanted to come back so I could show this off. There isn't seeming to be any animation of them like throwing out the food. But I decided to bring in some Lokiceratops instead because I figured, you know, Stegosaurs and Ceratopsians, they're known for not getting along. So yeah, we can try and do that to see how well they do in fights. Yeah, here we have Lokiceratops.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Lokiceratops to the
I mean, one of these guys, yeah, it's aggressive. So we'll just wait and see how it goes. I'll come back if they do start fighting. Okay, so I put in Carnotaurus to like see if I could get any combat going, and for a long time it wasn't. I don't know if there's like a bug with like the Kentrosaurus being brand new, but like they just were not fighting. But there we go. Okay, so the Carnotaurus is too strong. Yeah, I don't think the Kentrosaurus got any stronger from the last game, to be honest. But, yeah, that was the showcase of Kentrosaurus. I think there's a bug with the dinosaur encounter as well, because, I mean, yeah, they're taking selfies, but I think that's what they normally did. But none of the guests are actually feeding them. I don't know if it's because these guys are just not hungry. Oh, yeah, it says they're looking for food.
Can swing its spiked tail at speeds of at least 30 miles per hour, delivering a piercing and shattering blow.
Yeah, so, excuse me. I think there's just some bugs right now regarding the Kentrosaurus.
A trait that you would normally expect to see.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys enjoyed, I will be sure to cover news and other such about Jurassic Evolution 3 when it comes out. I'm very curious on what is coming for the next free dinosaur and what's even going to be the DLC. But yeah, till next time, I'll see you guys later.